Speaking of disinfecting things, almost 20,000 Amazon workers in the U.S. test positive for COVID-19. 20,000. It's such a huge number, and the headline shocked me. But then I read the article, and I realize how many people Amazon employs. And all of a sudden, I have to start talking like this. Because it's actually, Amazon has a comeback, and they say, oh, yeah, no, actually, we have so many employees that this number of positive tests is below the average for just the general public. And you're like, what? So you know what that means? That means that Amazon employees, they have 1.4 million workers. 1.4 million workers. What? And they said that this number of positive tests was 42% lower than the rate they expected based on the broader U.S. population. So they actually said, oh, yeah, we're doing a great job.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at 20,000 and thinking,
yeah, it's a high number.
Sheesh. So there's some people that are upset. They say that Amazon should still do better, even if it's below the average, because they're Amazon. People have very high expectations for a company like Amazon and what they could implement. And of course, they're a technology company. So is there a way that they can automate the process of figuring this out sooner so people aren't in the warehouses? You know, Amazon never shut down. I got to shout out. If you work at Amazon, shout out, because you never stopped. When it hit at first and people were really panicking and didn't know if they could go places, you still had Amazon coming to the door.
Yep. Yeah. It was very reliable.
So
I bought many things.
As far as the essential aspect of that, shout out to anybody who was doing that work at that time, working at Amazon. But anyway, there's a group here called Athena, and they're an activist group, and they're campaigning for oversight over Amazon, and they don't like Amazon. And they said Amazon allowed COVID-19 to spread like wildfire in its facilities, risking the health of tens of thousands of people. They don't like Amazon. They don't like billionaires. They don't like billions and all the rest of it. And hey, man, you got to have these organizations to keep tabs on it.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to me to do the math and say, oh, they're below they have 1.4 million employees.
Yeah, not so bad.
Yeah. 20,000, 1.4 million. You're sitting there thinking, my town's doing worse than that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this town is, but you know what I'm saying. It's possible. So anyway, if you're an Amazon employee, shout out. You're doing good work.